Hello and welcome to another update video about ICP. ICP has reacted nicely to our support area here, to this trend reversal area that we communicated already more than a week ago. And the idea was that this was a wave 4 pullback, and probably ICP is now doing its fifth wave. I have to say though that the microstructure is really terrible here. Not necessarily bearish, but again very hard to read, even though that's best I can do at the moment. There could be a different structure, hidden here. It's just that you don't really get a very, very clear microstructure out of this. However, nevertheless, we do what works, and I highlighted to you this is a little bit less reliable, this chart, also due to the chart history. However, as long as these support levels are holding, the focus can be on higher, and the focus was on higher for one more high primarily. And now we have 5 waves up. Now, it could still get another high. That is what I would expect right now, because I mentioned it to you yesterday that this could turn into a wave 5 ending diagonal. That means also in an ending diagonal, we're looking for 5 waves to the upside. Okay, highlighted here in yellow. Let's just zoom in and we can add a little bit more detail to it. So the idea was then, or based on the current price action, I have to assume wave 4 finished here. We had that on the chart already yesterday with an alternative of another low marked with a question mark. But, either way, this is just noise. Important is to understand that this is the support level, and as long as the $6.91 level is holding, $6.92, another high is expected. At least that's what was communicated. And that's how these levels can work, for your trading. The idea is now, we could be in this ending. I mean, this has to be a 3-wave move, this small wave 1. So I count this as 1, 2, then A, B, C in wave 3, because when we're dealing with an ending diagonal in circle wave 5, all the subwaves are corrective. Then a wave 4 and a wave 5. This wave 4 has likely not started yet. So yesterday I shared with you some Fibonacci levels that we can observe for the third wave as a potential target or potential level to get a reaction from. And this C wave seems to be an impulse. So that's okay. We're now in this range. Typically, just like the common ideal target for a third wave in a diagonal is typically like the 1.38, maybe the 1.618. Further extension is always possible. Yeah, it's not uncommon in crypto to extend further, also to the 200% extension, maybe even the 2.382. I can even go higher, there is no limit really to these extensions, but this is sort of what I see is sort of reasonable. And the next level to watch is $14.19 and then $15.61. At some point we should get a pullback, but there should still be one more high in wave 5 of 5. And the easiest way to handle this is to simply track support. The support level is now $10.36. So as long as this level is holding, in any wave 4, we don't want it to go below $10.36. Ideally, it stays even above $10.97. Because below that level, probabilities for a fifth wave follow through will reduce. Until then, one more wave higher in wave 5 is expected after a wave 4. How long the third wave goes is basically you cannot predict it as such. I would assume this third wave is over as soon as the price breaks below $11.25. That's the 50% fib level where you can see these support levels overlap. So there's not really any use to the smaller degree support level. I think it's just easiest is just to say, okay, as long as $10.35 is holding, the focus can be on higher. And a break below that level would confirm a top in place of sorts, and then we're probably coming down in this wave 2 or B wave pullback. And I would also have to adjust this support area here. I will take that off now, because this really has to be adjusted with the price. That's for the next deeper pullback. I will add it back in when we have a confirmed top in place for wave 1 or A. Okay, so it could also be an A wave that's forming here, which will lead to a larger ABC structure. Why could it be an A wave? Because an A wave can be a 3-wave move or a 5-wave move. So but it seems like a 5-wave move to me now. and I will keep you updated. But the support levels are clear, the next fib levels are clear. The larger Fibs, we have some Fibonacci confluence there around $15.70. And then above that level, we've got $23.68 as the next main level. I mean, can I rule out it goes higher more directly? No. I mean, you can never rule that out, right? That's why I just give you support. And I'm not calling for a top there at $15.74. In fact, we're in an uptrend, and I give you a support level and say that against that support level, we can focus on higher. I would argue that if we significantly break above $15.74, I will revise the count and will then have to assume that the B wave already formed here. Yeah, and not the wave 2, because an A wave can be a 3-wave move. So that would be a very bullish alternative short term at least. That we say this was the A wave, this was the B wave, and we're now more directly moving up in wave C. So that would create a larger 3-wave move, which wouldn't be bullish overall, but short term it would be very aggressive. So we'll see. I will keep you updated about that. I think maybe I leave that as suitable alternative on the chart. So yeah, that's my update about ICP. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.